Now, in order to do a wall mount, so this is the base mount. You'll notice it has one big hole and a little bit of a beveled edge. We want to make sure that our two little rivets on the bottom are going to stay on the bottom, and as it hits the wall, we want the biggest surface area flush against the wall for the most support. And while we're wall mounting, we want to look at how this is going to fit on. Our little tabs are going to be up near the top with the fingerprint reader. We want the top flush, and on the bottom we're going to have holes for the cords to go through. So we make this square on here, and you will see there are 4 screw holes that will match up. So we'll just get that screwed in really quick. At this point is when we want to attach our cables. So since all Procare Touches include a fingerprint reader, we're going to go ahead and feed that through the hole. And as you see down here, we have our USB ports, which I will plug in. We'll also go ahead and bring in a network cable and connect that, feeding it through the hole and plugging it in. And of course, our power cable right next to the power button. And now we can attach our cord guard. And we're going to bring it in. And underneath our plate that our cords went through, and I will use a second hand in order to keep that straight. The screws that we're going to use are going to be in the very last hole. And this would be a good time to utilize the zip ties. We do have 2 little holes in here that will allow you to ring those through. And neatly and tidily keep your cords together. But that is optional. Now we will apply it to the wall. Finally, we take our Procare Touch. We take the 2 little knobs up on top. We want to make sure they match the 2 little slots available on the wall mount. Slide them in straight and then bring it down. If you wanted to leave this flat, we could leave this off, and you'll notice 2 little screws down here that we would actually attach this plate to give it more stability. However, in this case, I was going to show you the example of an angled mount. We have our 3-hole and our studded tension plate, which we will then apply to the back inside. Now this might be easier if we had a helper. We're going to bring 1 plate here and 1 plate on the back. Can I get an additional hand? And put it together. At whatever angle works best for you and your parents. Now we have securely attached our Procare Touch, and you are ready to install the program. And remember, this again is not just a check-in computer, it's also a full-fledged computer.